everyone. Thank you for joining us for this evening's post-match press conference featuring Heinrich Klaasen following the conclusion of the third Wonder Cement T20 between South Africa and India here at Supersport Park. Now that that introduction is done, I will open up to the floor for questions. Who would like to take the first one? Yeah?
Thanks, Lucy. Classy, obviously, tough luck on the loss. I think the last time you had a really good knock was here, the T20 Challenge, and then ever since that you have it's been hard to score big runs. Just take us through that knock, and obviously what is it that makes this stadium special for you, where you just come here and then just change your form around?
I think it's the best place in the world to play cricket. It's a Wednesday night and it's jam-packed. You can't ask for a better crowd than at Supersport Park. It's been a lean run, but it's also been a hell of a year. It's small. I had a good 2-3 month break as well, so it's not that easy just in this format, especially just to come in and play aggressive cricket in the banner or the style that I play, just to find some form. Even the first knock, I felt way out of my depth as well. That first, let's call it 20 balls. So some technical glitches, if you can call it. And once again, I just went back to the people that I do trust and that know my game very well, and I felt a lot better tonight. Still not perfect and where I want to be, but it's a lot better. So I know and I understand my game at this moment, which is very nice, and I'm in a fortunate position to understand my game and know where I need to tweak. And I'm very thankful for the people that know my game very well to help me out of, let's call it a little bit of dip, but it's also I don't look into that too much because, like I said, it's been a long year, tough year, and it was still a fantastic year for me.
Yeah, and obviously it was a very close game. How is the changing room after a close loss like that?
Yeah, there's a lot of positives out of this game. Chasing 220. It's never going to look pretty, and it's always going to be a big task. We've done it before, I think 259 or something like that. So the confidence was up, and even when Planky at the back end started smoking, then the belief was right up there. So yeah, it's a tough loss, but there's a lot of positives and a lot of learnings that we can take out of this game.
Cool. Next, Talbot.
Heinrich, there's only one game left, and you can't win the series anymore. But how does, and you might draw it, but it seems to be a weird situation to be in, that you've got this, strange thing. Is that, how do you work that through your heads?
I think that's the nature of where we are, South Africa cricket. We don't play any more 5 series or 5-match series. Our test team is playing 2 test series. Which is ridiculous in my eyes, and how nice would it be if we win on Thursday or on Friday and Sunday is another game, going into 2-2. So it's disappointed, and it doesn't sit well with the players because we want to play more cricket against these guys and against the other countries as well, but we always find a way to just play 2 games, 3 games, and it's annoying. And then you see India is playing Friday and Friday, which is incredible at 2 half sides of the world. So yeah, it's disappointed, but it is what it is, and we have to make sure that we don't lose the series. But there's no time to hover on this. We will make small tweaks in our planning, which we can do tomorrow and the day on the game. But other than that, that's part of professional cricket these days, and it's also a beauty that the next game is in 2 days. If you're in good form, bad form, everything happens quickly and you can just move on.
We're going to go, one follow-up from Talbot, then we'll go Stu, and then one from the front. Yeah?
Did you swallow any flying ants?
I had actually one just before I got into my helmet, which I had to get rid of. But it happened before, a couple of years ago, where we had to stop the game, so it's not unusual for Supersport Park.
Stu?
Heinrich, didn't go too well in the first couple of games with the bat. I'm talking now generally. But tonight there seem to be a few steps in the right direction. Is it frustrating when, Aiden obviously turned the blue there with what he had to say when he got out. But, when guys are hitting the ball and getting caught right on the boundary, is it frustrating because it feels like it's almost there for you?
It's very frustrating. Durban was a fantastic wicket. We went out on half-trackers. which you want to almost, yeah, you want to break stuff. But same in PE. PE's wicket was a little bit tougher, or probably the toughest wicket that we played on in the 3 games. But it's still the way we went out. We take a lot of pride in our performances and the way we go out. So we had our good chats. We had our different groups that we had to chat in, and it's getting better. Obviously, Aiden tonight, probably the one ball that's stuck into the wicket, and 12 out of 10 times he hits that for 6. So it is part of the game. The game is not going for you. It's very difficult in this format, like I said before, to get that momentum back in your side. If it's the momentum moves you on your side, it's a fantastic format to play in.
Just in the front.
Hi, Klaasen. You spend a lot of time with Abhishek Sharma in SRH IPL. How you rate him as an opener?
Yeah, fantastic. His record speaks for itself, and the way people set up to play against him is still, I think, 22, something like that, even younger. So he's got a big career, and wonderful guy, and I hope his career will just get better and better. He's one of the most dangerous players of spin I've seen. But we're going to get him out on Sunday or Friday, and then we will be mates again after that.
Cool. We're just going to go over here, then Kaniso.
Klaasen, you spoke about going back to the people who know your game, and I presume they know you as well personally. It's the first. We haven't spoken to you since you've been retained by the Sunrisers. Have you spoken to them about handling that type of pressure with that type of price tag? And do you feel that when you walk out there, like all these numbers going through my head?
Not at all. Obviously, very blessed me and my family to get retained by them, and they've been backing me the last couple of years. So I'm very blessed to have them in my career. But yeah, I had chats about it, but it's got nothing to do with my series now and where I am mentally and where's my game at this moment. That money is not even close to in my bank account yet, so anything can happen till then. So I'm not worried about that at this moment. I reckon I just need to do my job. That's the reason why I've got that's why they retain me. So if I keep focusing on stuff on the field and doing my job, then people can say whatever they want. But that, like I said, that money is still not in my bank account. So until then, anything can happen.
Cool. We're going to look to wrap with Kaniso.
Heinrich, we saw Aiden's obvious disappointment when he got out. Actually, I think he mouthed off an expletive that can't be said on national TV or anywhere. But how is he feeling with his performance today? Because it's one of the performances where he looked good, but again, as you rightly said, that he got out to probably one of the worst balls of the game.
Look, it's in the heat of the moment. I think people need to understand it as well. If I put your career as whatever job anyone does on the table, and I said if you make one mistake, that's the end. You will be frustrated if you make a mistake. So, not that his career is at all on the line, by the way. I'm just saying people need to understand that that's what we go through. It's in the heat of the moment. You're looking to play for your country. There's a billion people that's going to be on your head if you fail. So there's a lot of frustration, obviously, and he was looking fantastically in the way that he struck the ball tonight. It's nice to see that he's finding some rhythm in his game, and hopefully he will kick on. But yeah, it's part of the game, and if everyone can nail it, then we will be very well in a great position. But that's not how the game works.
Great. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.